My claps aren't making sounds. My claps aren't making sounds.
Hello there, people of YouTube. This is the Brit Twits YouTube channel, and we are playing Mass Effect. And I am Dan, your host, and I'm the twit with the controller. Joined by Joel, who's come dressed as Commander Shepard himself after he let himself go. And then there's Alex, who has come straight from court by the looks of things.
We're all being judged, really.
Some just sooner than others.
I'm not saying
hello,
I did
guys.
that crime.
Say again.
So what am I here for, Dan, on my Sunday of all things?
Oh, it's a Sunday today. Well, we're here to play some Mass Effect, mate, and you're here to help me play the game and teach me how to play it because I'm terrible at video games. And so sorry to anyone that's watching this expecting competency, but that's just not going to happen here. It's not what we do.
Speak for yourself. If you select grant control, I'll take over. It'll be fine.
Just grant control from my controller itself.
I know quite a lot about computers, so you know, you sit back and relax.
I know a lot about PCs. I do. Amazing.
So playing Mass Effect today.
Yeah. So I reckon we're going to try and go through. Well, over time, I reckon we're going to try and go through the entire trilogy. If you guys are up for it.
How many Sundays is that roughly?
How long is that? It's
how many Sundays?
A few Sundays. It's at least 3 Sundays.
3.
At least.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I'll ring fence 3 Sundays, and if it's any more than that, we're going to talk pay.
All right.
Honestly,
Fair enough.
You know,
Okay.
I've got a lot of shit to do.
I don't believe that for a second. You've come dressed in a suit for a fucking Mass Effect recording.
Why are you having a go at me? Like, look, sitting there throwing stones from your glass house. We can't all look like a widescreen Nick Knowles. You know? You got Joel there. Look, he's messed up his lighting. He looks like a sentient wall. Look.
The walls have eyes, mouths, and beards.
And apparently, just don't say a lot either.
Hello, Joel. How are you, mate?
Yeah, you can all fuck off.
This is an amazing start. Right, fuck it. So, I have decided we're just gonna go for it. So we're gonna build our character first. So this is more likely a episode 0 than an episode 1, I imagine, because it's gonna take us some time to get through this.
I think so, because we've probably got to do the whole training program and all that, and
yeah, of course,
sort out his qualifications and whatnot.
Yeah, we've got to figure out how many GCSEs he's got. So
he has got GCSEs.
0 GCSEs.
Profile reconstruction.
Do you know
Due to your covert N7 status. Oh, that's what your thing means, Joel.
Yep.
I thought you were wearing like a Formula 1 jacket.
No, it's a hoodie.
ID records are incomplete. Please confirm identity from the records below or register manually.
So we can play John or Jane, or we can just make our own guy.
Making your own. Go on.
Okay, there we go. Right.
Shepard sounds like she runs a nearby B&B. Strike me as someone that...
I've done
fights crime, is it?
I'm a moron. I'm gonna have to go back.
Go back.
So this is how we begin. This is how we begin, by me pressing buttons too quickly, and back we go. So right, we need a name. We need a name, guys. So something Shepard. It's gonna be Shepard regardless. I don't think we can change that, can we?
No, it's kind of the name that's used throughout all 3 games. So
yeah, it's always Shepard, isn't it? So it's always Commander Shepard, but we need a first name.
Well, Commander Shepard has no name. No name Shepard.
No, that's stupid. No one will believe that. Why don't we just like a rhyme? Like
a rhyme
for Shepard, I don't know. Like,
I mean, I'm
Jeopardy
tempted. I'm
Shepherd.
tempted to go Nick Knowles.
Nick Knowles Shepherd.
Is it, no, Def.
That
Def
was
Shepherd.
W.
Def Shepherd.
Yeah,
Just at any point. Def Shepherd. Yes, this is the beginning of Def Shepherd. He's well known for having a one-armed drummer.
I just thought it was because you weren't going to read any of the speech options before clicking what you wanted to say.
I mean, to be honest, there is going to be a bit of that. We might, that's 100% what's going to accidentally happen. So we've got three options: Spacer, Colonist, or Earthborn. So Spacer.
Let's read them.
Do you want to read them, or shall I read them?
No, you read them because you're overall less aggressive than me.
Joel's vibrators has gone off. Go on, go
Right,
answer your
Joel.
door, Joel. Go answer your door live on the recording. Go on, off your pop. Look at him go. Look at him go.
You lumber
Hello?
off.
Hello? Let's listen in.
Yeah, sure.
Who was it, Joel?
He didn't even come back quickly. Like, what?
A neighbour had locked themselves out.
Do you know what I love about that is you looked better when you were further away.
That's definitely something to put on a dating profile, isn't it? It's like a picture of you just being like a dot on a hill.
Not small, not small, just far away. That was amazing. Like the lighting was perfect while you were by your front door.
I'm further away from light sources.
Right. Well, after that fun, and after that amazing time where Joel's neighbour couldn't let themselves back in, but apparently can get themselves back into their front door.
I don't even know anymore. Do they know anything about Mass Effect, Joel?
Yeah, should we get them in?
I don't know.
Just swap them out. Just give them your N7 badge, and
That
we'll
should have
swap them
been
out.
the acid test, whether you're going to let them back into their house. Yeah, like, yeah. Do you know anything about Mass Effect? It's like, no, I don't. Sorry. It's like, but you can't come in.
Do you want to be a YouTube star? Come on, get in, get in here.
And you'll find out it's someone that actually is. You got like Miss Mojo living next door, and you never knew.
Just already. Is Miss Mojo famous? Is that a reference? I have no idea if that.
Mojo is a fairly famous. Watch Mojo is a fairly famous.
Oh, Watch
YouTube
Mojo.
phenomenon.
Okay, I didn't realize.
Yeah, Miss Mojo is like a version of that, and also a name where Watch Mojo is not a name of a person that might exist. That's how I constructed that fucking joke, Dan. Like,
I mean, do
But
you know
I'm
what-
glad.
do you know what's really good about it? Is it really landed with me?
yeah, I'm pleased. I felt it
It
actually
hit me
got everything it
directly in the
deserved.
chest.
Right.
Hit me right in the chest, and I was like, "Yeah, that is a solid joke." This has already gone well off the rails. We're like 5 minutes in, and we're 10 minutes in, and we're already way off the rails here.
This is the second time we've recorded this as well.
This is the second time
That's
we've
the worst
attempted to
bit.
do this. We've attempted to do this before, and it didn't go well the first time. So here we are again.
We did stay vaguely relevant last time. Not that anyone will ever see that last time, but we were more relevant.
Yeah,
than
that footage has been cast into the depths of hell.
Or deleted.
What we should do is we should tangent until Joel's door rings again. That's what we should do.
So our three options for pre-service history. We've got
Okay.
Spacer, which is both your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transfer from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. So, not so grimdark. Actually, it's just like my parents were in the army, so now I'm in the army. It's nice. Colonists, you were born and raised on Mindwar. How would you say that? How would you say that, Joel?
Mindor,
Mindor.
sounds French.
Okay, how about you, Alex? Go on. Mindoya.
I couldn't give a shit. Like it's never gonna be said in the game.
No,
Is it?
it's
If
not.
we don't select it, then why don't we just pick colonists so we can
Actually-
hear the NPC tell us how it's meant to be pronounced? Then a professional can do it rather than us to speculate on a Sunday afternoon. Wearing a jacket is hot.
Oh, I think Keith David actually says it in the opening scenes.
What, regardless of if you're a colonist or not?
No. If you choose colonist, I think they actually say the name.
Right. Okay.
Hey.
Anyway, you were born and raised on planet unknown, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided planet unknown, slaughtering your family and friends, but you were saved by a passing Alliance patrol and you enlisted with the military a few years later. That's pretty grim.
Bad. No, that's fine. Like, doesn't say that you liked your family or friends.
That is true. It doesn't say specifically that you enjoyed being around your family or friends. Who knows? They may have been Space Hitler. Who knows?
Exactly. They probably were. That's canon if we choose colonist.
If we choose colonist, his parents and friends were all Space Hitler.
All of them.
All of them.
They form like a sort of Megazord.
Yep. They all just come together and become a short mustache man, a short angry mustache man.
I'm just going to put my tea down because I wasn't listening.
To be fair, we all came together and we got two short angry mustached men, didn't we?
Yeah, that is true. That is exactly what's happened here.
It logically carries.
Yeah. So Earthborn. So you were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolises even, covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I do enjoy the fact that it is on all of them. You enlisted at 18. You just like had no other prospects. He didn't want to become a mechanic or anything like that. He was just always going to be in the military.
Well, he can become a mechanic in the military.
Well, all right, a plumber then. Can you become a military plumber? Is that a thing?
Well, that's the plot to Mario Brothers, isn't it?
You're right. We would play Mario if that's what we're going to do. You're right. That's what we're going to do.
So, come on. A different career. Pick a different game.
So, are we doing colonist because the idea of being a 16-year-old slave even?
I think we pick it just so we find out how that planet's pronounced. I think that's a good. None of the others has given us any compelling
intrigue,
whatsoever.
We know about Earth, don't we?
So we can disregard it.
Okay, so we're gonna go colonist, yeah? Okay, I'm up for that. So, Soul Survivor. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all those around you fell. Now you alone are left to tell the tale. So the beginning of that sounds like us.
Like us?
Yeah, where during a service it all went horribly wrong.
I think that if you were to go up to like an actual veteran of somewhere that was actually horrible, like an actual thing like the Somme, not now obviously because that'd be like 112 or whatever, but if you were to go up to someone who was 120, if you were to go up to someone who had been at the Somme and went, oh, I've had a similar mission which went horribly wrong because Joel's door went, the lighting was wrong, and I kind of forgot the script. In fact, you know what? When's D-Day? We'll go.
We'll just pop over, have some chats with some actual veterans and find out what actual stress is.
We'll find some common ground with them. That's what we'll do.
They'll look at us and go, yeah, no. Honestly, the battlefields of YouTube are definitely like the trenches. Fucking hell, what is going on?
We get medals, though, don't we?
Yeah, we do get medals, which is nice. So, war hero. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. That's definitely not us, is it? No, definitely not.
No.
It's not.
How many people live next door, Joel? They're an overwhelming enemy force.
who you risked your life to save.
Really haven't.
So, ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first.
I don't know about you guys. We got an oven-ready plan. We're going to play Mass Effect until it's done. We're going to get Mass Effect done.
Yep.
Then we're going to move on to other projects. And I feel we can do so ruthlessly.
Yeah. Joe, fuck it. I'm not even discussing this. I'm going to ruthlessly hit A. Yeah. That's what happens. Right. This one's a fun one.
You get when you mess with Big D.
mess with the widescreen Nick Knowles.
I'll put up a shelf.
For anyone that doesn't know who Nick Knowles is, I'm gonna edit something so it pops up in the corner and then stretch him just so it looks a little bit like me. And if Nick Knowles is watching this, welcome. Congratulations. Congratulations on being the 4x3 version of Dan.
Probably is watching this because the BBC sacked him, didn't they?
Did they? What? When?
Yeah. Because he did like an advert for something like Cheerios, and because he's employed by the BBC to be a building personality, and that logically carries, they sacked him for promoting something. But Stacey Dooley, who like is known for doing like documentaries and did like a beauty documentary and then sponsored beauty products, she didn't get sacked because that doesn't logically carry through in any way.
Give Nick Knowles his job back. This is like a protest that we should be doing. We should be protesting Nick Knowles and the fact that Nick Knowles got sacked, not Nick Knowles himself.
That's why I can't do Tuesday, because I'm picketing Stacey Dooley's kids' school. That's my plan. Bring back Nick Knowles.
Do you know what I love about all this is there are going to be people out there that'll be like, who the fuck are they talking about? Who is Stacey Dooley?
Use Google to find this video, Dan. Now you can use Google to find Stacey Dooley, and then bring us
and Nick Knowles.
And also find out where our kids go to school, so they can join you on Tuesday to picket about Nick Knowles.
There's no need. I'll put it on my Instagram story. That's fine.
Also, that definitely would have happened after this, before this video has come out. So.
Which is great, because it also means that people can't verify whether I did or didn't do it.
That is true. That is true. I mean, obviously, the Instagram story that you're going to post live from your phone, live from your own little video log, your own vlog.
I don't know how Instagram works, so I'm probably not going to do that. I've storied my own chin before.
I'm very good at computers, said Alex earlier on. I'm very good at computers. No idea how Instagram works.
Not a computer, it's a phone. That's a different thing.
It's a little computer.
Computers are connected to your wall.
They are. No, yeah, some of them, yes.
Well, for power, when the battery dies.
Everything's about power, Joel. Nothing in this world isn't.
Military specialization.
Thank you, Joel. I appreciate that. So we've got 6 options to choose. Basically, our character's class. So I remember playing this. I remember borrowing this game from Joel when I was younger, and I played Vanguard, which I remember them being quite fun. But I'm not gonna sway your decisions. This is entirely up to you. I'm gonna let you guys decide. So we can be a soldier, which is combat specialist, and ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldier have improved health, can specialize in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to wear medium armor, and can train the use of heavy armor. So they're just very hard to kill, which is probably a good thing for like a series like this, because that means we can last longer and not die every 5 seconds, which is 100% what's going to happen.
They're like the Duracell bunny of Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Last longer.
Durabell bunny.
They are the Swiss Army knife of nothing special.
What, okay. Duracell bunny or soldier?
No. Duracell bunnies, they could go on and on and on. Engineers, tech specialists using the holographic Omni tool, and they can decrypt security systems, repair or modify technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. So again, engineer.
With their one boxing glove on.
With their one box, which is definitely the Omni tool. You know that, right?
I do now.
or the fact that Commander Shepard is a one-handed boxing prize fighter.
They're the
only
two
fights with his left hand. Those are the two options: either an Omni tool or he's a one-handed boxer. Def Shepard. Def Shepard.
Yeah, Shepard.
The one-handed boxing champion. Oh my god! Right. Okay. So
my
Adept,
vote's currently on engineer at the moment.
just because of that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Adepts are biotic specialists. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects, shield the squad, and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor, and they specialize in pistols. So, magic.
Magic.
They can lift and throw things, shield the squad, and disable and destroy enemies. Is that what it said, Dan? Yeah.
That is exactly what I said. Yeah, I appreciate you clearing that up for me, mate.
Oh, listening properly. So, my question is, why are they holding a light bulb?
That's how you can tell they're biotic, because it's purple. Purple is the color of magic in this universe.
Right,
Because
gotcha.
magic.
So infiltrator. Go on. Whereas
orange is technology, or one-handed boxing.
Or it's orange is one-handed boxing. Purple is magic. So infiltrators combine combat and tech abilities to specialize in killing or disabling enemies at long range. Infiltrators are trained to use Omni tools, focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. They can specialize in pistols or sniper rifles and wear medium armor. So snipey, sneaky, techie.
Pretty good, because I reckon you could do that. Means that we can hide while we discuss other things, and then when we remember we're playing a game, we can get out with the rifle.
Yeah, I mean that seems likely as well. They'd give him a bit of the bang from afar.
Give him a bit of the old,
a bit of the old bang, bit of the old JFK.
A ruthless colonist infiltrator. Yeah, sure. Yeah, makes
Sounds
sense.
about right, doesn't it? I got a ruthless colonist infiltrator. Sentinel, no. Sentinels combine biotic and tech abilities. Typically, they use biotic abilities and advanced healing skills to defend allies, though they can also disrupt opponents with biotic or tech attacks. They are more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, but at the expense of combat. Sentinels can only wear light armor and receive no specialized weapon training. I like the fact they're more efficient at tech and biotics than other classes, except for the tech class and the biotic class, I imagine. But it doesn't say that, which I love. It's the idea is this is the most adept at both. It's like, no, that's not how it works.
But that's what it says, Dan. So we have to trust it.
We're going to have to trust. No, you're right. Joel, do you have any information that proves that this text wrong?
No.
Fuck.
No, they if pick one or the other. That way, you at least have some specialization with weapons, and you have squad mates to fill in gaps anyway. So
true. So this would also be one of the one-arm boxing champion. Oh, he'd be a magic boxing champion. This guy. So that would be that's what Sentinel is. And then Vanguards are biotic warriors. They can burn biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. One thing I remember about the Vanguard is the charge ability, where you pretty much teleport from one place to another.
For some reason, I don't think that ability existed in the first Mass Effect.
Oh, surely that was like okay, I might be wrong, but that's the only thing I remember playing Vanguard.
I can't see Joel being wrong. I mean, he is Commander Shepard.
No,
he's dressed as Commander Shepard.
I could be wrong.
Oh, here we go. How can we possibly find out?
There's only one way we can find out, and that's by playing the Vanguard. There's literally no other way. We can't Google it or anything like that.
Yeah,
there's no way of knowing.
It's definitely it's not like this game's been out for.
Yeah, they do get charged.
Okay, cool. So we don't have to answer that question. So Vanguard's off the table. Thanks, Joel.
No. Yeah, you're welcome.
Easy decision done. Right. Okay. Now he's got
Infiltrator. Go for it. Infiltrator.
You know what? I'm not going to stand in the way of the overwhelming dominance of Joel. Let's go for the infiltrator.
Infiltrator. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I've never heard him be so decisive.
So here we go. Changing appearance. This will be the fun one. This will be the most fun. So let's start with
What does death look like?
What does Death Shepherd look like? I mean, that's not a bad start, is it? I like the mohawk.
Mohawk's the wrong
I'm not
colour.
sure on him. Like,
You're not sure on him? I mean, we can change him. We're going to change him for sure. But
he looks
as
very
a starting point,
trustworthy.
well, I don't think he's meant to be. Oh God, I just like how quickly it all morphs. Right,
The
you watch
third
it.
one in, that was a trustworthy skull. There we are.
That one?
Yeah, it's a much softer face. He looks like someone, you trust.
He's definitely an albino.
And as white as we can get him, or just looks sick there.
Or as translucent as possible.
He looks sick, doesn't he? He looks like he's just come off of a really bad flu. That'll do.
I didn't know which version of sick you were using, what context of sick you were using.
Thought I meant like sick, bruv, like as
yeah.
opposed to
Booyaka Shah and all of that.
Booyaka Shah. Right, head thick.
Jungle is massive, although it's much smaller than it was 20 years ago, thanks to deforestation.
Alex, it's all about the causes today. Like, get Nick Knowles' job back and stop deforestation. That's a weird Venn diagram to be in, isn't it?
I mean, everyone just follow me at change.org. That's what I'm asking.
So I think he needs like super big cheeks with big cheekbones. Oh, look at that. The more I make this guy look like an alien, the better.
Huge cheeks, super gaunt cheeks.
Big Gary Lineker ears, definitely. Has to happen.
Ears need to be pointed out. No, other way.
So you can lift him like the FA Cup. Right.
That's how I hope he dies.
Looks constantly surprised. I like the surprised eyes. I think surprised eyes are my favourite.
He can't believe his luck that we're going to be controlling his every action. He's had an illustrious career thus far.
Right, very close together or very far apart? What do we reckon, boys?
Super close together.
Okay.
I like the idea that in an interrogation situation, it'd be impossible to look him in the eyes. You'd have to pick one.
Oh my God, he just looks constantly angry.
What one is it?
Very low brow. Right,
Now he looks angry.
It's got to be like a... What colours have we got here?
Purple is the
green.
colour of magic.
Is there any particular reason why you've made Stifler on this? He literally looks like his mum's played by Jennifer Coolidge.
Wow. Did you have that just loaded up that you knew it was Jennifer Coolidge?
I know Jennifer Coolidge. I'm very current, you see. I'm aware of all these people. I have no idea who that is. I read a memo. I thought I was doing the trivia for this channel. I may have got me and Joel mixed up.
Well, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I mean, Joel didn't come up with Jennifer Coolidge, so I mean...
Far too current for me.
Joel's like trivia is based in the 70s. It's not based in 90s romp American Pie.
I mean, to be fair, they did release like 9 of that film. So if you can't remember who's playing the core characters, you know.
He looks like he's an ex-rugby player. He's just been very unlucky.
But we know he isn't, because we know what he was doing up until the age of 18.
We did know.
Said.
No. Yes. I mean,
we've given him your beard.
No, I've got a beard. I've actually got the bottom bit. Like he doesn't.
Oh right, just because the camera's looking downwards. Hold on, put your head up a bit so I can see. Oh yeah, there's absolutely some underbeard there. Yeah. Right. Okay, we're going to confirm Dan's face now. Yeah.
Sorry, just confirming my own face. No eyebrows.
No, I like that. I think that's a look.
That is a look. That is a strong look. So either we go. We've got to go either purple or grey, I think. For his hair, for his mohawk, what do you reckon?
Purple mohawk, grey beard.
Okay. Can we do grey beard? Yes, we can. God, he looks horrible. Perfect.
His one defining feature.
He has 5 fingers on his left hand and doesn't have a right hand. That's definitely the wrong way around, isn't it? I don't remember which way around it is, but it doesn't matter. Right, scar across the eye, that's pretty cool. Look at him, he's a badass. He's a fucking badass.
Does he look ruthless to you?
He looks pretty ruthless to me. Like, no one would choose that hair-beard combo if they weren't ruthless.
Oh, well, he did. Well, we did for him, I suppose.
Yeah. And we are ruthless.
If that's how the world works, you know, if we all just got to choose each other's appearances, on the whole, do you reckon people will be more or less attractive?
There are far too many trolls. People would look horrible all the time.
I reckon, like, society would completely, like, split in the middle, and there'd be this bunch of, like, absolutely beautiful people, or just like a whole heap of just like generic confirm appearance from the start, and then there'd be loads of people that have their eyes like a 1/4 inch apart.
Yeah, I'd go with that. I reckon there would be like insane like crazy beautiful and then crazy ugly and no in between.
We'd split society.
It'd be properly
like
split.
The Time Machine.
Yeah.
Do you know when they go back into the future and they've got like the Morlocks and like the Iliad or whatever, and basically the Iliads are really beautiful, but the Morlocks lived underground for like 3,000 years because they were all the poor people back when. I may have just made up this film. If anyone wants to confirm and write in the comments, that'd be great.
I do remember seeing a film like that once.
So on that note, I think that's the end of episode 0. Well done, boys.
Is it actually?
I think we're done. I think we're done. We're done with our character creation. Tune in. I guess tune in next time when we actually play some video games.
You can join us for the Tales of Death Shepherd.
The Tales of Death Shepherd.
I'll tell you what. This Let's Play shit is easy, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We've already done episode 1 or episode 0. What are we going to call it? 1 or 0?
I think 1. I don't think you ever have an episode 0 because it confuses people. Because then there could be a 0.5.
We're going to call it a prelude to disaster. Or...
the beginning of Death Shepherd. Do you know, I'm just going to have to look up Def Leppard tunes on and make puns out of them. This is what's going to have to happen as part of the title, isn't it?
That would work. That would be very popular with people if you selected something that wasn't relevant to what happened in the episode. I can't see there being any backlash from that whatsoever.
I reckon people will look at that and go, do you know what? Yeah, that's about right. Right, Alex, give us an outro. Come on, tell everyone what they're supposed to do on YouTube. Go on, off you go.
I'll put simply, prick up your ears and wait for a masterclass and presentation. So, if for whatever reason you found yourself liking this video, please select the thumbs up button. And if, as I suspect you did not, please select the dislike button. If you'd like this to happen to you again, please press the bell for further notifications. And for reasons that are unfathomable to me, please select subscribe. Good day.
Good day.
Do you know what how's that for a slice of fucking fried gold? Cut that. That is it. Job done.